We're coming to an end. Yes, I'm sad to say, but this is the last part of this horror DVD collection. So I'm going to show off what I got. These couple here were out of my whole section. These are some of the new ones I got. You saw me pick some of these up in the garage sale. Blood Night with Danielle Harris. This one, Wrong Turn 4. I know there's a Wrong Turn 5. I gotta get it. You'll see I have the collection. Girls Against Boys. This one's pretty cool. It's got one of the Panabakers in it. Which one is it? Danielle Panabaker. Alice Kills is a pretty good one. This one is Scarecrow Pack 1, 2, and 3. This one's Killjoy Collection. Single White Female. Movie called Rage. It's pretty interesting. It's almost like steroid use kind of deal. Resident with Hilary Swank. Joshua. And then these were the other ones that I picked up in that, what do you want to call it, garage sale one. Tommy Knockers, Cyrus, Camp Dread, Hallows Eve, and Tom Holland's Twisted Tales, Insomnia. So, let me get through this. This is the winding down of my whole collection. Silent Hill. I like this one. I got the other one on Vudu. I didn't like it too much. But Silent Hill. The Sisterhood. I have no idea. This one had someone in it that I liked. Jennifer Holland. It's about some kind of vampire. Skin Deep. I don't know. This one was weird. The graphics or death scenes weren't that impressive to look at. The first Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp 2. Unhappy Campers. Sleepaway Camp 3. Teenage Wasteland. And Sleepaway Camp. The Return to Sleepaway Camp. Sleepwalkers, it's another Stephen King one about like cats. At the end you find out that the main character is some kind of cat or something. Slither, something to do with slugs. Smiley, it's like a new face of horror. That's what it says on top. Actually, I didn't even read it. It says the new face of horror. Sorority Row, I think this one's a remake. Sphere, this is a classic one. Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, Samuel L. Jackson. I Spit on Your Grave. I don't know why I have it with all these, but I guess I just put it for the S. But this is I Spit on Your Grave. This is the remake of it. Splice. This one I didn't like at all. This one of my friends told me to don't even bother with it, and I didn't heed his warning, and it wasn't. There was so many weird things in this. I don't know. It's about an alien, and don't even bother. Squirm. Starkweather. This is pretty much a documentary kind of deal, or I'm guessing it's a documentary, or like a documentary made into a movie. Stay Alive with Frankie Muniz in his horror debut. It's about a video game that you have to try to stay alive in. Video game come to life. Stepfather remake. Pretty much stepfather comes into the family and pretty much starts taking control and starts doing shit. Stephen King's Storm of the Century. This is another long one. I think it's almost like 3 hours or something. It comes with 2 discs. The Strangers, pretty much torture movie where the people come into the house and torture the family that's there. Student Bodies, an 80s horror. I think it's 80s. Either early 80s or 81. This one I like a lot. Sweeney Todd. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Pretty much a musical with Johnny Depp in it. I like this one a lot. I don't know. I just really liked it. Taking Lives with Angelina Jolie and Ethan Hawke. This one was pretty interesting. This is a double pack. Tales from the Crypt. It's got Demon Knight and Bordello of Blood. I like Demon Knight a little bit better. Tales from the Dark Side, and this is like an anthology, almost like Creepshow, but Tales from the Dark Side. It's got Christian Slater. Who else is in this? Anyone? Julianne Moore, Stephen Buscemi's in it. Like I said, it's almost like a Creepshow kind of deal. It's a little anthology. This is the movie I was talking about before, Teeth. A girl has teeth in her vagina, and it's her. She's almost like a sex addict kind of deal. And to get back at some of these guys that, you know, treat her wrong, she ends up having sex with them, and they get their pee-pees cut off. So yeah, interesting movie. I remember hearing the premise, and I'm like, "There's no way that's a movie." Yep, that's a movie. Teeth. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. I think I just have these in order. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. Nice steel book. It's a 2-disc set. I like it. It's pretty cool, this steel book. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 with Dennis Hopper. Leatherface. This is the third installment. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. And I had to get this one. Wasn't that good at all. Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey in Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Not good at all, but to finish the collection, I had to. I have two versions of this, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and this one's like a double pack or a little box set. It comes with 2 DVDs. I'll eventually get rid of this one, so if anybody wants it, wants to trade for it or whatever, and let me know. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Throw it over there. Thinner. Another Stephen King, where he runs over this gypsy woman or something, and before she dies, she puts a curse on him. He was a really big guy, a big fat guy, and then he gets this curse put on him, and he starts losing this weight tremendously, like he was trying to lose weight, and all of a sudden he just starts losing it crazy. He thought it was good at first, and then he just gets skinnier and skinnier. He'd eat whatever he wants, and he still gets skinnier. Toolbox Murders. This one's a remake. The Trailer Park of Terror. Train. This one reminds me of Hostel, but on a train, where Thora Birch is in this. I think it's a rugby team or some kind of team. Some team is going to Europe and they go on a train. And like I said, it's pretty much like Hostel, where they take these people for their other people's enjoyment. The Tremor pack. Tremors 1, 2, 3, and 4. They progressively got worse. I enjoyed the first one a lot with Kevin Bacon. They progressively got worse, but it's the Tremor Attack Pack, all 4 movies. I do not, Mr. Brian Gatto, he said that he has the TV show. I did not know there was a TV show, so maybe eventually I'll get it just to see what it's about. This is Troll and Troll 2. The first one I like a lot, and the second one, it was just, I don't even know what they were thinking. Turistas. Twisted Sisters. I don't remember this one. It's like a 2 crazy sisters, or one's crazy and the other one's not. The Unborn. Underworld. It's a 2-disc set. I like these movies. Kate Beckinsale and Scott Speedman. Underworld Evolution. Underworld Rise of the Lycans. And I know there's another one that I never got around to get. I'm going to look for the whole set on Blu-ray. The Uninvited. This one has a interesting twist. I forget, this is a remake of something. Something with A Tale of Two Sisters, I think it's called, or something. But The Uninvited. Vacancy with Luke Wilson and Kate Beckinsale about people getting stuck in this hotel and they're getting killed off, or they see tapes of people getting killed off and they're stuck here. Vacancy 2. I don't remember watching this. Vacancy 2, the first cut. Valentine, about killer on Valentine's Day, and he starts killing people off. Vampires, John Carpenter's Vampires. This one is probably, besides Lost Boys, this is probably my second favorite vampire movie, with James Woods in it. It's pretty cool. They just go and hunt vampires. Van Helsing, Kate Beckinsale, Hugh Jackman. This one was alright. Village of the Damned. Tara Reid and Vipers. This is another must get. You have to go and find it and definitely get it. No, don't even waste your money. This one's pretty cool. John Carpenter's The Ward. This girl gets sent, Amber Heard. She gets sent to this clinic because somehow she sets a house on fire and kills a family or something, and it's her trying to get out, and it's got twists and turns everywhere. Warriors of Terror, no idea. This had Edward Furlong in it. That's the only reason I got it, and I don't remember watching it. What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer, I love her. She's timeless. She'd always be good looking to me. When a Stranger Calls. While she was out with Kim Basinger, it's pretty cool. She ends up seeing a murder, and the people start chasing her, and she ends up going into this place where they're building houses. It's not quite done yet. No one's living there. And she ends up going in there and finding this toolbox, and pretty much wipes out the people who were after her with whatever tools are in this toolbox. Wishmaster 1 and 2. Wishmaster 3, and Wishmaster, the Prophecy Fulfilled. So there's four Wishmasters. White Noise, this was pretty cool. This one's Michael Keating. Something within the sound waves. There's possession, or there's demons in the sound waves. His wife dies and he's trying to contact her. White Noise 2. I don't remember this one. There's a lot of these I don't remember. Wicker Man remake with Nicolas Cage. I mean, I haven't seen the original, so I really don't know what it's going off of. I thought the storyline behind this was pretty good. The end scene was pretty cool. The way I don't want to give it away. Willard, a very strange movie. Crispin Glover. The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins. The Woods. Wrong Turn 3-pack goes with that Wrong Turn 4, and there is a fifth one which I gotta get. Again, Wrong Turn 1, 2, and 3, and 7 girls, or 5 girls. I don't know what I'm pulling 7 out of. 5 girls, 3 witches, or 5 witches, 5 powers, 1 evil. I don't even know how to count anymore. It's going way too long if you couldn't tell. And here's my final stack of movies. The Willies. This is another anthology. This one's got Sean Astin in it. It's got Donkey Lips Bauer, whatever his name is, Brennan Bauer or something. Does it say his name here? No, but it's got Donkey Lips in it from Salute Your Shorts. Zodiac, the Zodiac Murderer, Mark Ruffalo, Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr. 13 Ghosts. This one's pretty cool with Matthew Willard, and the guy collects all these ghosts, and each one has to be a certain kind, like one's like a decapitated prince or something, and if you put all these ghosts together, it opens up this world, and you can become like a master. It's pretty interesting storyline. I thought it was pretty cool. 8mm with Nicolas Cage. 8mm 2. 28 Days Later. 28 Weeks Later. 30 Days a Night. 976 Evil, where you call up and it's like the devil and he comes and haunts you. 1408, this one was pretty cool, about a haunted, what do you want to call it, hotel room. John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. This one's a long thing. It's like 40 spine-tingling ghost stories. Haunted. It's got like 40 different little stories. I think they're like 10-15 minutes each. And finally, I have this for the second, Glass House. Right here, Glass House, The Good Mother. But it also came with When a Stranger Calls, the remake. So, after all that time, it's been about over an hour. Those are all my horror DVDs. Again, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you stuck around. If you want any reviews on any of them, let me know. Like this stuff. I know there's a lot of horror fans out there. I know most of you, there's some people that just collect it. That's my horror collection. I know it's not as big as some, but it's something. It's a decent size. So again, hopefully you liked it. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video with all your friends. Let them know I'm out here. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you.